So I'm doing a 2-in-1. If you want a really good ab workout while you're doing these braids, then keep watching. Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Brianni here. Today I have an awesome video for you guys. If you want to learn how to wash and care for and redo your quarantine braids, then keep watching. The first thing that you want to grab is a water bottle. I think I got mine from the Dollar Tree. It really doesn't matter if it's expensive or cheap, just as long as the spray nozzle on it is direct. Shampoo, I'm using Garnier Fructis. A towel, but make it Vogue. Conditioner, I'm using Mane and Tail. Some Camille Rose Moisture Milk. I use it on my natural hair and live by it, and it's perfect because we could mix it with water and hydrate our braids even after we're done. Lastly, make sure that you have your hair on hand and that it is hypoallergenic and pre-stretched. If you're looking for braids that are roughly the size of mine, I used around 3 to 4 packs, and if you want bigger braids, I say to use around 6 to 8. So I actually grabbed another towel to put across my lap so that I'm not in a puddle of water. Now I'm going to wrap myself up like a little burrito because we don't want the clothes wet. A hair tie that I was using on my hair. I'm literally just gonna wrap this thing around my towel to keep it closed against me. If you have a hair clip, that can work as well. So I've got this like little thing going on here. You ain't getting wet today, hopefully. Grab your water bottle, a little spray bottle. Pour your shampoo into your spray bottle. Like that. I hope I don't get copyrighted on that, but if you're on TikTok, you know. And give this a really good shake. Make sure your shampoo is completely dissolved and mixed into your water solution before you start spraying. It should be nice and foamy like this, no longer clear. And we're gonna start right here, down the center. So, spray, spray, spray. And just start rubbing. So let's say this is the edge of your bathtub. When you get there, hopefully your bathtub is not this high, but you want to rest your shoulder blades on the edge. It's like that tummy in. You know what? This is a workout. Okay. Wow, my neck is so bad. These braids are so heavy. I'm gonna use the shampoo as an example. Your shower hose, and you're gonna keep it here at the front. You're gonna use one hand to balance the braids, and you're gonna go like this. And just get all in there. You can go around to the back like that. You can hold your braids up, separate them, put it in here, and just make sure that your scalp is getting completely wet. And that'll help you from not soaking these up here, so that when you come out of the shower or the tub or whatever, you're not like swinging and flinging water everywhere. Alright, so now that that's done, hopefully you went through and you did your shampooing, and if needed, it's totally up to you if you did your conditioning using the same method, just throwing some of this in some water, shaking it up, going through, massaging. I now am going to moisturize my hair. So I have my spray bottle again here. I've emptied it, washed it out a couple times. Make sure you are spraying a couple squirts into the sink or tub to make sure that all of the shampoo that you had in there from earlier is out. I'm gonna grab some of this Camille Rose, like I said before, open this bad boy up once again, and throw some of this moisture milk in there. You wanna add some into your container here. Not a whole lot because this stuff is mad expensive. Okay, so it's all blended in here, and I'm gonna take down my braids so you can see. Now that I've gone through and I've sprayed my entire scalp with the Camille Rose and water solution and given it a really good rub to make sure that it's nice and soaked in, my head feels hydrated already. This is crazy. I love this stuff. If you have any spots on your scalp where you feel like it's just super dry, feel free to just take some of your product and just get a little bit here on your finger. Just like that, just enough for you to control whenever you're putting it onto your scalp. And then just massage those areas specifically. And that'll help you get a little bit more moisture and hydration into your hair. Alright, so now we are going to let this dry, come back, and I will show you how to re-braid your braids. Okay, so I've gone ahead and taken out this braid here, and I'm just adding a little bit more moisture milk and water just to help me grip the hair. So if this is your first time doing braids, you want to grab a section about this big. It's not very thick at all, so you can see the difference. And you're gonna fold it in half, like this. Now you have 2 strands. You want a much smaller section, I'd say about 1/3 of the size of this one here. You are going to fold it and put it in the center, so now you have 3 strands. So essentially by folding it, you're creating another strand that's roughly the same size as this one. The sun's really out here right now. So you're holding your strand like this. This finger and this finger are gonna grip the left and middle strand like this, right in the center. And you're going to take the right hand side and just throw it over the rest of your fingers.
And if you're going for a more polished look, go ahead and grab some edge control and gel and a brush.
Make sure this finger is gripping the center of the hair, so it should have 3 like this. The skinniest one is here in the center. And you're going to grab your hair, give it a little twist just to hold it nice and tight. Grab your hair with the middle and thumb fingers. Like that. So you're holding the center piece of hair now against your hair. You're gonna wrap the right hand side around and through, but over the left hand side, which is still resting against your head. And then you're gonna switch hands without losing your grip. Move this one that's been sitting here into the center, and then start to braid. The entire time you want to keep that really nice grip on your hair and the hair you're braiding. You don't want to pull downwards too much because then you will end up having too much space between your braid and your head. If you do have a little bit of space, just very gently pull on your hair and that'll help tighten the braid at the root. Otherwise, just keep braiding. And then once you're at the bottom and you have about this much left, take a long strand of hair, about that thick, maybe a little thinner, like this, and wrap it around the last part of your braid that you did. And then I just use 2 fingers to meet that piece of hair so that I can pull it through. And basically you just knotted the hair onto itself. Pull it nice and tight, and bam. Now it's gonna lock on its own and you don't have to worry about it. So that's one braid. I'm literally almost 2 fingers. Actually, I am 2 fingers in between this braid here. And this one, you can't even get 1 finger underneath it. So let's do this one.
Alright guys, so I'm going to end my video here. I do think that this video is going to be about 30 minutes if you sit here and watch me finish braiding my hair. So just keep going through and adjusting the braids on your part as well as the braids that are on your hairline, and just touching up any braids that you feel need fixing. If there's anything that you liked about this video or anything you think I should change, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching and I hope I see you next time. Bye!